corporation. There we go. Hello. They're releasing Dead Space as remastered. Noise. I did like Dead Space. However, I remember 3 sucking. 2 good but more actiony. It's a total remake actually. Oh. Well, that's cool. I do want to play that. 2 is the best. Nice. Okay, I'm still having no fucking clue why Vtuber Studio keeps glitching. But because it freezes every now and then. Also tags. Oh yes, tags. I hate Twitch and Streamlabs so much. How do they still not have a fucking tag system that carries across each time? Educational. Let's pick something else. Let's say. What else? What else? Anime. No, that's already on there. Shock. First playthrough. There we go. Tags are in action. Have you heard of the hagfish? I have heard of the hagfish. It makes sense of using specific tags for a stream. Yeah, but it's annoying that it doesn't start with them. Nah. That's what I've been up to lately. I have gotten my hair done. So my hair is a little messy usually, but it's nice and shiny again. Paid actress, I also forced her to get mandatory hair shininess thing. So her hair is also immaculate, which is good. Now, it took 3 hours. The guys in chat, that may seem a little scary, kind of confusing, maybe horrifying even. Congratulations. October. Damn, big VTuber. I know, it's really pissing me off. VTuber Studio stuttering. It should not be stuttering at all. It's only started happening this month. I've heard of 8-hour hair sessions before. Oof. Yeah, those are not great. Okay, why would it be stuttering? It literally doesn't make any sense at all. I'm getting really pissed off with this thing. 3 hours doesn't sound that bad, actually. It's a little annoying, I will say. Maybe if I turn the camera to like this and then go like that. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like some of the FPS. Because it should just be that. It should be 60. I think that's good. My immersion. Immerse my balls. Hi Hoods. Welcome to stream. How you doing? And hi Chunky Thrust. Howie, it's still happening. It's still fucking happening. I like how VTuber Studio answers all replies on Twitter. Yeah, it is nice. I'm trying to think, okay, what would cause stuttering lately? Is it, maybe it's Twitch integrated throwing system. Let's close that and see how our performance improves. Let's see, maybe it's that. If it still stutters, Any apps on your phone running? No, it's literally just VTube Studio. If I go through, yeah, there's nothing else running. But yeah, that's what else I've been up to. I've been teaching. I took a bunch of extra work yesterday, which is why I did want to stream. But unfortunately, yeah, I had to stay behind and help out with some extra classes and work. So that wasn't as fun. But I've been following AI really closely, and it's been really insanely cool. Just recently, there is an AI that has managed to create a better algorithm for matrix multiplication that will be used to build faster AIs, because the matrix multiplication algorithm has been the same with, like, I think von Strauss or something's algorithm for 50 years, and an AI found a better one that is 10 to 20% faster, that it will then use to make itself faster, to find more algorithms to make itself faster, which is, I would say, scary. Hacking Sabbath Snail, thank you for the emotional support. I will definitely need it. It's still stuttering. Okay. I'm a little pissed off because maybe it's Bobby Kotick's fault. Maybe it's downloading like fucking Overwatch 2 or some shit. Let's just close all of those. Everything. Yeah, I've seen this one before. It's a classic. Hi, Graknalik. Is the existing algorithm just like the human obvious one? No. The existing algorithm is actually already optimized. So the one you learn in math is, you know, the 100 multiplications on a matrix. But the one you learn in computer science actually only does 80 for every 100. So they optimize out a whole bunch of matrix multiplications. This one, say if normally you do 100, then 80, this one does 76. So it somehow fucking magicked out 4 extra operations out of an already optimized algorithm that was the best for 50 years. So let's see. Improving matrix multiplication. Yeah, you know when we learned it, didn't you guys do like math 1? Like math 1? I mean, I don't remember it either, to be fair, but I did do it. So, it is known as DeepMind's alpha tensor. So if we go to that technology really quickly. Where is she? Siri, shut the fuck up. See, like the AI is just, they just can't stop. They just can't stop. They're getting full of themselves. Okay, so looking at this, as you can see if I move a little over. But yeah, hi teacher Mako, I'm so drunk I'm past that. Have a great night. Hello Lexter, have a good night. Stay safe, drink some water please. Hangovers, not great. But yeah, looking at this code, let's take a look at it. So, oh, I hate how to fucking resize the window there. So, Alpha Zero to Mathematics unlocks new possibilities for research. So, we start off with a whole bunch of preamble. So, a 50-year-old question about finding the fastest way possible to multiply 2 matrices. So, this is the same AI that was able to successfully beat every pro player at Go and Shogi, which was previously thought impossible. You make chess-bot pretty easy, but Go is a shit ton more. So matrix multiplication is done like this. So you have this one times this one means you need to do this times this, plus this times this, plus this times this, and it's that result. So that is 3 multiplications per little thingy for 1 square. That's a lot. But Strassman's algorithm optimizes out some extra operations. This was the most optimized thought possible, or at least within reason, for a long time. And then they decided to feed into AI. So the current state into alpha tensor with algorithmic instructions, they update the state and repeat. It created a game where the goal is to find a better algorithm. So they had a chess and Go bot. And they deployed that bot on a make-believe game to try and find a better algorithm to solve the solution. So they literally just make it a gamer bot that manages to find a faster algorithm than any other human. Had Divizal, had polychrono letter, had from some grads in the physics department, some crazy stuff they do to calculate some of the infinite dimensional vector spaces, and I've seen this kind of thing this matters for. Yeah, and also AI in general is tons of matrix multiplication. Basically, all AI is a ton of matrix multiplication. Yes, game theory taken to the extreme. So, this 5x5 matrix would traditionally take this many operations. It cuts out these 4 somehow by doing less. It just somehow figures out it can do these operations and less these instructions. So yeah, they specify a problem, feed an alpha tensor, and they get an algorithm to fix it. And they figure out that, well, holy shit, we can just apply this to everything. Everything's kind of matrix multiplication when it comes to computer. Yes. So a lot of 3-dimensional stuff is matrix multiplication. All AI is a ton of matrix multiplication. Because neurons that affect each other, so they have to multiply a bunch of numbers together. I mean, if all you want the multiplication, matrix multiplication, just using 1x1 matrices. Yeah. All multiplication is technically matrice multiplication. Can we use to get rid of values? Fucking spaghetti code. Sadly, no. But yeah, on future research, they say studying computer graphics, digital communications, neural network training, and scientific computing, it can make it significantly more efficient. So yeah, an AI has created an algorithm that makes an AI faster, as well as all other operations. That's pretty fucking cool. Leaves will never approve AI because they have no artistic sense as to what improvement would look like. Ooh, it made a booby lady. Shut up, show me something weird. Oh yeah, funny you mentioned that is that it can already do that. It's just the people post on Twitter aren't artists because they, you know, they want to see booby lady. They can very easily write cool as shit prompts. Hi, coming to madness. Welcome to stream. Yes, welcome to AI overlords. Let me shut this in game engines. Well, theoretically, the research is out there, so it all depends on whether or not they actually implement it. Isn't image generation also like a game between 2 bots? One bot identify it, a generated other is beat the identification bot? Yeah. So that is known as a generative adversarial network. So it's creating an AI where you pit it against something. So it is adversaries. So by giving it a goal and something to fight against, it makes, well, it gets closer to the goal. It's really cool. Hi, the one he loves. I mean, I was going to say it, it sounds good to me. Essentially, imagine if they figured out a way to make doing plus quicker. So instead of using all your fingies, suddenly you have a calculator. Yeah. It's not necessarily to the same scale, but it's just a faster way of doing something that everyone uses every day in this specific field. Why does VTube Studio stutter? Why is it doing that? It's because my hard drive is nearly full. That may be the case. Let's see if we can move some. I'm actually running out of space for recordings of VODs. Uh-oh. That might be why. Let's see if I can just move some of these. Okay, there's also a bunch of pirated movies here. I can delete those. I can definitely delete those. Let's yeah. Recycle bin. Let's just bin those. And how much space do we have now? Let's see. A little bit more. That should hopefully make it slightly more bearable. Fuck. Hey Mark, wouldn't it be great if someone just put a portable hard drive recently? That would sure help out, wouldn't it? Yes. But that's not on my PC. So no. Hi Burmizer. Welcome to stream. How you doing? I just learned about AI and how AI was able to, by making a game out of matrix multiplication, they got the AI to figure out a faster way to do it than any human thought possible. Fuck. Don't worry guys, surely she's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. Tons of Pirates of the Caribbean. Tons. It's still stuttering, it's still fucking stuttering. Why is it doing that? It's just VTube Studio. I'm trying to think. Is it possibly something like a setting? Lower your bitrate. That's not the solution. That's not how that works. The bitrate on Twitch is at a maximum 6,000 bits per second. That is nothing. That is basically nothing. It's not an internet issue. It's not a compression issue. It is just VTube Studio. Everything else, you notice, if I stutter, everything else moves fine. So if we wait for it to stutter again, if it will do it in a convenient manner that I can predict, please. Or you tried turning it off and on again. Yes, because this has been happening for multiple streams in a row. Stop reading Cleo's messages on your phone. Oi. Just because she calls me a wife doesn't mean it's romantic. Nah. But yeah, this is insanely cool. And also, as Hallie's just going over the channel, 2-minute papers. This channel, as you can see, Google has also made an improvement upon Stable Diffusion, which allows you to, if you've ever thought, oh, it's annoying because those prompts that I generate in AI suddenly, you know, overwrite the entire image. Guess what?
Scholars, this is 2-minute papers with Dr. Carol.
You're now able to edit them.
Previously was only possible in science fiction movies. And that is, we enter what we wish to see.
Wow.
And the AI
okay, yeah, you see, like, it still moves all of this. It's just
image was possible.
VTube Studio.
This year,
Hi, Bingo Congo Danger. Welcome to stream.
Incredible progress in just 1 year.
Wife of the Boomer postcard kind where they hate each other.
What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the next step? Beyond the
Yeah,
regular
this was released like just 8 hours ago.
we create an
So before the original work is gone.
with this new method.
Now you can actually modify the original, which may seem like a pretty obvious thing, but was not how it worked before. So it's pretty cool.
But after taking some driving lessons, our little
When will I get a Google
imaginary
AI
cat
GF? Well,
wishes
funny you mention that because Hatsune Miku turned off. Yeah, so this guy married Hatsune Miku, and she got turned off. This was like a company that serviced this thing, and unfortunately, they turned it off, and he can no longer speak to his wife. They kidnapped his wife. Yeah, it sadly got Disabled. The service to summon the character was terminated at the end of the month. He remains thankful he's been able to live with Miku, which he says had been his dream. Sad. DALL-E 2. Oh yeah, this. Guess what? This is outdated. Even though this is a brand new thing just a few months ago, this is now outdated. And no, that's not image chaining. Image chaining is something that every AI can do. This is recognizing the image that it already generated and being able to change specific parts of that image. It's a little different to image chaining, but yeah, the way he explains it is this is still the same image that it generated. So it generated this image, and they just changed a specific part about it without changing all the background and stuff.
Image with minimal modifications to satisfy.
So previously, before, do a shit ton of modifications. So now it's able to identify, okay, the black, we want to change that and match the background to it, instead of completely changing everything.
The changes we have made.
So needs to do a run of the HQ and steal the server codes and get his wife back. Yeah, just break into the servers, take back Miku. I think you do it with image to image. It's different. This is like literally sliders of editing stuff versus image to image kind of overriding everything.
I love it. Interestingly,
because really with image to image, it's generating a brand new thing. Even though it makes minimal modifications sometimes, it really is generating a completely new thing. This is tweaking some sliders as a part of the original one. Hi, Clear. Hello, wife. Welcome to stream. Hi, Home and Era. How you doing? A meme born today, it's already gone through 10 years of iteration. 1 hour is considered used. Yes. Check Twitter. Wife. I'm gonna just close this. Yeah, this is called prompt to prompt versus image to image. Nice. I'm gonna make sure that tab is closed. Back to Miku. Back to AI Miku. Oh, sadness, this poor guy. But yeah, DALL-E 2 is outdated. The next one after that was Stable Diffusion. So Stable Diffusion is even more advanced than DALL-E. So Stable Diffusion made this. Which is it also made these. And then naturally after that, there was Waifu Diffusion, which is a model using this, and then after that is Nai Diffusion, which if I show you how good Nai Diffusion is, again, it's on Twitter, so I had to be very careful with opening these. Nai Diffusion is moving extremely quickly. So going from Stable Diffusion being like, oh, I can kind of do anime people to, yeah, so now there is a fully trained model called Nai Diffusion that does it extremely well. Oh, where was it? What was it? Here it is. Yeah, this is Nai Diffusion. It generated these from scratch. I just gave it my model and said, hey, I want specifically these elements to be preserved. And it's like, alright, I'll figure it out. Yeah. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Like, to a scary degree. They gave the AI one of those how to draw manga books for kids. I mean, yes, what they did is they hooked it up to Danboru. And so they trained it on all of the Danboru data and tags, because naturally weeaboos really fucking love being pedantic with tags. So that's great for an AI because it allows it to categorize images extremely easily. Yeah. So that's why this is advancing extremely quickly. I looked at Diffusion on Twitter and immediately saw Japanese Twitter using it for porn. Yes. Hi Habito. Hi Rabdoll. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Hi Jet Uppercut and Dreamy Roblet. Hello. All of Danboru, yes, all of it. They specifically released a furry model as well. Because they wanted to keep the furry stuff separate from the main one, because they don't want people suddenly turning into furries. I feel stupid during the teaching streams, and then chat sees size, and I feel smart as brain cells fly out the window. Yeah. And hi Noob Kurt, I'm not sure if I said hi to you, but hi. How you doing? Let's turn AI. No. I mean, that's probably already been done. I guarantee most of Reddit is already bots. Like, you'll start to see the reposts have the same comments as the previous edition of the post. So Reddit already has a serious problem with bots being most of the content that is consistently posted. Of course there is original stuff, but a lot of things are just AI generated. Or you're just straight up repeating previous things that happened. Like the fucking Groundhog Day. I hope they trim the data set of furry out to only highly upvoted stuff, but the quality is going to be all over the place. I think they would have, hopefully. Otherwise, yeah. New Google Capture, pick the images and matching with anime tags. Yeah, that'd be great. Just like, oh yes, does this one have a thighs? Is there visible boober? Is there absolute territory in this image? Bots and some Kiara hating asshole defense bots. Yeah. Hi Raina. Is this dead internet theory? I'm not familiar with that one. But if that's basically what we're talking about, then probably. I saw about yesterday just to generate headlines, so not a blob and a model at home face. Yeah, yeah. Yes, recyclable memes. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And everything and everyone you ever know is possibly also a robot already. Like me. The couch has just become which one of these anime girls do you marry until the AI creates the perfect waifu. I mean, it's already pretty easy to make the perfect waifu in the novel AI generator. Dead internet theory is great theory, it's probably not true. So hopefully not true, but probably is. Oof. Yeah, one of us could be a bot right now. It could even be you. It'd be a shame if someone made an AI that created a whole convincing news articles, post the source, and let it loose in the world. Yeah, it'd be a shame if that wasn't already happening. Have you seen, like, okay, anytime you need tech support, okay, no, I know the best example for this. When is season 2 of, let's just say, fucking Arcane? You'll see most of these are horseshit AI generated. Most of these aren't fucking real. Is that lots of these, you start to blur the line between what is actually coming and what is an AI generated website. So especially Web News Observer. A lot of these repeat the same fucking content over and over. Let's see, when is Pantheon coming out? So see, you'll see stuff like Pantheon Season 2, droidjournal.com, releases.com, Ready Steady Cut. Yeah, this format, this is the AI format, this is the AI format. This is not a real human that did this. A real human did not make this. Even if they say they did, I don't fucking believe it. Because they all have the same format. They say some random words that could maybe be true. And they say the series might have 8 episodes, like or an official announcement you have to confirm, plot and cast, and it just says the plot. And then it links you the trailer. Every single time you say, okay, when is the season coming? You get a similar template to this on every single website. It's all SEO shit. Yeah, like, this stuff, like, you start to notice the words are the same too across, like, every instance of these. I've been thoroughly enthralled by Diffusion. Yeah, it's insanely cool, generating tons of waifus. It has become incredibly difficult to read between the lines now. Yeah. Wait, is that the cunts around this shit? Yes. Please ask the bots on season 2 of Nichijou. Computer. When is season 2? Wait, let's do it. When is season 2 of Nichijou? So you'll see here, the Bits News Z.com. It's the same fucking format. Different website, apparently. And it just feels like it's been AI generated. Will there be a season 2 of Nichijou? It wasn't, and this feels like a Wikipedia. And just as fans can hope. I refuse to believe that robots aren't doing this for every single thing. I refuse to believe that they're actually paying people for these. Also, this is why bots should invade every aspect of life. Yeah. Instead, Scooby unmasking me with Wikipedia. Also, yes. Lots of bots on Wikipedia. Yeah, that's also the thing, is hoping for low-paid work. That a robot is more expensive than just paying someone a really low wage. Because otherwise, everyone gets replaced. There's 100% an optimized method of writing news articles, and so that can swing that everything is written the same way. It can, but also these are all copy-pasted. Like, as in, a lot of this stuff is not original text. Get an AI to write about the flood of AI news articles. Yeah, and also there's like a big ghostwriting service that is using AI-generated text. There's already AI-generated news article summaries. On everything on Reddit, it says, "Hi, I'm a robot. I generated a summary of this article for you," and it condenses it down in a TLDR. Yeah. What's the website I go to generate big titty anime girls? NovelAI.net. Let's show you. Let's do an AI demonstration. NovelAI.net. Let's log in. I gotta grab my password. Password. Yes, using my credits live on air. It does cost money, but like you remember, you're literally renting GPU space with like really, really powerful GPUs. Don't accidentally make porn. I'll do my best. Alrighty. So, this is Novel AI. Let's do a little demonstration. Are you gonna give the shippers what they want? No. Let's, for example, chat. What type of anime girl would you like? Type one word in chat, like one descriptor. Each of you. One descriptor for each of you. It's very hard to accidentally make porn. Yeah, like it's very, like, without a lot of finagling, it's hard to make porn just on its own. So you saying to me, hurry the fuck up with the thing I want to write? Yes, cut a wisdom. Please hurry up and finish your book. Otherwise, an AI may finish it for you. And yes, Delson. I do recommend learning about this stuff. It is very cool. Okay, so you see midriff, Uba, Neko, Yandere, Hag, thick thighs, shark, abs, hime cut. Does it has hime cut. Because Dambori tags. Feet, hips, glosses, blue hair, shark teeth. Yeah, let's try it. It needs to be anime girl. Let's say concept art. Let's make sure it has enough creativity. Let's set steps to 50, and let's see what the fuck comes out of this. I'm also gonna close. I'm gonna close this. It already has Hag. It already has Hag. Holy shit! So apparently it decided, well, we can't possibly fit it in one, so here's a whole bunch of your waifus. So yeah, they literally couldn't fit all the stereotypes in one, so like, you know what, let's give you a bunch of them. I love the one, yeah, that's just a double-edged fish. Also, yeah, we can just check out mountain. Let's just do like a normal one, and let's say 30 steps. Yeah, new fish just dropped. Yeah, we just typed in mountain and it gives us this. It was completely original. Let's make another one. That's another mountain. Wow. Like, Jesus Christ. Make a volcano. Mountain. Okay, so let's take this image. And let's say we want a volcano in it. Mountain with volcano. And so we'll literally take this one and try and add a volcano onto it. Oh, it detects that this is a volcano, but it didn't quite do it. Let's see what the variations are. Can you view copyrighted names? Yes, you can. Oh, there it is, there it is. Here, his multiple volcanoes, so you can generate variations. Here is a volcano. Using that reference image that we fed it in. It could be a volcano, well, yeah, but if you go to this one, that has the caved-in top of volcano you would expect. This one has another similar type one, and you can see a little bit of lava stains. Now make the volcano a waifu. Yeah, it's really, really good at drawing Toro characters because it's the 10th popular tag. Yeah. What happens when you just type in Mako Fukasame? Mako Fukasame. I'm gonna regret this, but let's see. I don't think it'll detect me because I don't think I'm on Dambor. Okay, no, apparently this is me. Apparently this is me. Yeah, Dambori doesn't know about me. Yeah, accurate, accurate, very accurate. Alright, let's see something else we can make. So let's literally what's something we can say? So we can feed it an image of me. So if you literally want to say, let's go to our Discord Let's grab a reference image of me. The color for tags actually kind of work and seems to be around 5 to 10k on Denver. Oh, okay. That makes sense, like sample sizes. Alright, let's go to stream info references. Here's my official references, by the way. Yeah, OCs for your D&D campaigns. That's like the big one I can imagine. So that's the basic one. That's one I put in before. That's another one I put in before. Let's see, what are some other images we could just like take? Yeah, so we can take this image. Or we can take... let's take this one. And we'll feed it into the AI. None of those are do me wife. I don't say none until the wedding. But yeah, let's just get rid of this. So let's pattern match this. And we just replace that out. There that goes. There that goes. And so we take that and we give it the tag. So you say red hair, orange hair, glasses, shark teeth, anime girl, side ponytail. And what should we do to this? Let's think. Let's say in a fish tank. Underwater. What's some other ones? Military. Okay, sure. Let's see this one. So we've given it a lot of freedom with this. So strength is how much we let... Okay, I'm continually surprised by how good this is. It's... 2 glasses, yeah. But it's still... That is really fucking cool. Why 2 pairs of glasses? I don't know. And if you say you want to make my hair a little more red and orange, we can literally just color it in like that. So you can literally say, okay, well, these ones to be orange, these ones to be orange, these ones to be orange. Mostly orange, but then we go up to the reds. And so we literally colored that one in. And we also say orange hair, radiant hair. And we regenerate this one and we can see what happens. Let's see. I get a little bit more of a gradient. If you were to say reduce the freedom, so let's say to 0.4, and our noise slightly down. This will try and reintegrate those hair elements slightly more. As you can see, it reintegrated the hair elements from that image pretty well. Oh Christ, this is so scary. Holy shit. Yeah, it does generate a second pair, but this is... Yeah, wow. The tail is still broken. Forget about it. So, like... Yeah, and we have a bunch of military badges on our sailor uniform, and yeah, those are clear as glasses. It's easy to see what artists aren't a fan of this, so yes, I can also very much see. So I'll save all these images. You can just click download zip and it downloads it to your hard drive. I can't see without my glasses. Sorry. biblically accurate. Okay, let's say so given again, so we'll upload ourselves. Biblically, instead of in a fish tank, we'll say biblically accurate. Bible, angel. Let's up the strength again. A little bit more strength. And we want this to be 512 by 512. Ooh. Nah. I do have to upload it like this. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, wide. Very wide. That that is a Bible. It gave me a very big Bible. They made me into a Bible. Okay, wait, let's see the variations. Let's see the variations. I am curious. You got the Tall Boy Bible. Apparently they all thought, alright, yes. She's gonna be holding a Bible. But a very big Bible. So yeah, wow. If you just want to do a paint over, we'll say, let's say, art station, official art, stylistic, masterpiece. Yeah, let's try again. Let's see what happens. How does it change it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's still so really fucking weird. That's still scary. That's still really scary. Like that's a fun outfit. This is like alternate universe me. God, that's so scary. Make the skirt shinier. Alright, clear. So to show you the demonstration, the powers of AI, we literally say latex skirt. And this will take this with a low enough strength. And readjust it. Hopefully, I'm gonna close this window as a just in case. And now you can see it is a shiny skirt. It's also detected I should have a latex tail. Not shiny enough? Well, shut up. It did its best. So as you can see, it generated this, this, and this. As well as me reading the Bible. And me in an alternate outfit. Like, god damn. This is so cool. Alright, let's download the zip. It does look more like leather, TBH. I mean, leather is just cow skin. So, shark skin is like shark leather. Sheather. Yeah, cool alternate universe marker. Oh, it's Tola's boots. Please do not gaze upon. Do not gaze upon the foot. See, the Bible protects the feet. The Bible knows to keep the feet hidden. But when the Bible disappears, toes. Alright, I procrastinated a little bit enough. Like, Mako and leather jacket on a bike. Okay, okay, we can try that. Wait, I literally have me on a bike that we can edit. I literally have the me on a bike going down the hill screaming. Also, yeah, new emotes. Very cute. Make it wear a Supreme jacket. No. Yeah, let's download these. Okay. So novel AI will now take this. So we feed this into novel AI. Successfully procrastinated owl. I call this not procrastination, but giving the audience what they want. So we have me on bike, and then anime girl on motorbike. Motorbike. Motorcycle. Let's say red hair, orange hair. Side, ponytail, screaming, red eyes, shark teeth, glasses, skirt, black skirt, dress shirt, jacket, jacket partially removes, Zetai, Ryuki. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Bikini top, no. Let's see what happens. Need to close this just in case it is a... Huh. That is... interesting. I mean, it picked it up. That's me on a motorbike. My tail. Oh god. Oh, let's see the variations. And again, I will close these off so that the variations don't get me banned on Twitter. Yeah. Do not sit down. Ever. You're like, it understand. Holy shit! Okay, the variations are so much better. The variations are so much better. Like this one. I think I have a gun. And I think I've like merged into the back of the bike, but it still picked up the skirt and this is still really good. This is still really good. I look like I'm enjoying the bike a little too much. Yeah. Yeah, me and a bow tie is kind of funny. I think it's cute. It is cute. Yeah, this is a good expression. And naturally we can say orange tie as well. And it should give us a tie that is orange. It didn't, but this is also cool. It should give us orange tie. How do we fix this? Well, we literally go into this and say, orange, please. Oh yeah, it gives an orange tail. So we feed that in, and then we give it like a 0.3 and 0.1. So we don't want to have as much liberty here. Oh yeah, the serrated tail is cool. Let's see what it does. Does it integrate? Yeah, it integrates the tie properly. So now that is a properly orange tie. Noise. I think it'll be a place to AI stuff and artists somehow will find a way to make it harder for AI to use her. I think so too. But that's the big up in the air thing right now. I know some artists are mad about using Twitter, but has anyone found one could actually be considered art theft by AI? No, there's a lot of like theorizing, but there's no 100% this is art theft. Unless they're literally using that image. Because it does have like artist signatures. But that's just it thinking that should be a signature there. The argument is that being taken as training data is ugly commercial use without permission. Yeah, that's also the thing, is then that also raises a significant issue with basically all of the internet. Is that suddenly, when AI does it really quickly, it's not allowed. But when a human does it to do their own references, or in a YouTube video, it is allowed. So it's a dangerous rabbit hole, and it's going to lead to a lot of litigation and a lot of really upset people. Yeah. Are you a copyrighted design, Mako? I believe so. All let us learn from each other. That's where the problem comes from. It's true. Yeah, that's the issue. Is that what's the difference between an AI doing it versus a human being really slow? Difference is a human isn't a product being used, whereas a computer program is. Well, I would not really argue that actually. I'd argue most humans are products that are just kind of working to live. They literally all living to work at this rate. As most people are kind of just treated like, you know, resources because there's human resources. Yeah, exactly. Human resources exist in a lot of companies. What's the difference between, you know, you being literally the product to a company and your labor versus an AI doing it? Yeah, like there's definitely going to be that law coming to a head. However, I don't yet know which way it is going to go. I'm also very confused because I don't know law. But effectively, there's not really a difference in terms of logic. Like it's basically the same thing humans do, just extremely fast. And with less intelligence, if we're being honest. Hi Darth Chaos, thanks for coming to stream. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? Yeah, it's hard for me to know the side of the artist. That is also true. Yeah, the more skilled the artist, the shortcuts can effectively make art well. Yeah. My arguments are all emotional. No, I completely understand. Like, it is definitely an emotional thing because suddenly people are existentially threatened by, well, the fear of replacement. The fear of their entire life work and purpose not really mattering anymore. That is absolutely a valid emotional argument. A lot of people are really, really scared. Because for the first time since like the Luddite Revolution, with the Industrial Revolution, a lot of people had to confront the fact that they may be replaceable again. And that is a very scary thing for something which was previously thought impossible to automate. Creativity. Thanks Gabriel Annie for the follow. Welcome to stream, how you doing? You're gonna make the AI art go through the Turing test. I think it'll also lead to a point where there's so much confusion around what AI can do that artists will get yelled at and accused of using AI if they can't draw hands well. Like, I think that's the genuine thing that's probably gonna end up happening when Twitter beats Twitter and decides to manhunt people using AI. They'll accuse people of being witches with not much proof other than you draw things kind of weirdly. So, oof. Imagine being sad about losing a job as an artist without having a job. Well, it's less so the job and more so like a purpose as well. Of course there is the fact that a lot of artists could very well lose their jobs and not be able to afford to eat. But it's also like a very philosophical and existential argument about it being your entire purpose as a person has been invalidated by a computer. Like, imagine if... Mako, what? Hand tracking is off. Like... What? You scared me for a second. I was like, what the fuck happened? I know like that I didn't know it turned. Oh. Yeah. It is cool. I am also a robot. Yeehaw. The automatic looms really did lead the industrialists to dominating the economy and pushing down wages and all that other stuff. Yeah. But we wouldn't be where we are today without it. Humanity would still be worse off living as serfs and basically only having potato sacks for clothes for a long time. Industrialization, unfortunately, did eventually lead to humanity becoming better, but at the start, it created a shit ton of suffering, and that will likely happen again. But it did eventually lead to our current situation. So it's very much up in the air what's gonna happen. The return of this looks shocked. I can tell from some of the pixels, and I've seen quite a few shops in my town. Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, this is obviously AI generated. You want a real artist? You AI generated this. Look at how oddly you drew the eyes. And then they just use an Among Us to draw the eyes, and so they get yelled at. I'm really afraid of Microsoft Copilot. Only Google will make things work, or a company get Copilot unscrewed. Yeah. Oof. That is also very scary. Again, creative pursuits were considered kind of off limits by AI for a long time, so the possibility is an existential threat to a lot of people, which is why so many people are scared. It's not just the fact that they may end to get more money, it's the fact that their entire purpose and human identity may not be very special after all. I wonder what will happen if people start using whole movie films and AI. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I do want to generate like a whole bunch of AI frames and make like a movie out of it, like a little like animated thingy. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. What happens when you try to upload something complicated for reference, like a manga panel? I'm not sure, but also we do have to play Resident Evil eventually. We do need to do that. So I think let's do that. Because otherwise, uh-oh. Yeah, what else? That's it. No biggie. No biggie. I can see AI rotoscope and kind of next step. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing, is like a whole bunch of in-betweens generated by the AI with a whole bunch of like keyframes. This image kind of looks like that whole life goal. There's a lot of them, you know. Yeah, I'll play the Resident Evil video game. So Jerry is another video game with anime girls. Kirker? Kind of, but Kirker's a dragon. So. Alright, let's do Resident Evil. So where we left off, we're in the left wing. There's a hole in our left wing. Oh yes. Posture check. Where is the game? Look, we're actually starting. That scared the shit out of me. There we go. Okay. Controller. I should probably also make a tweet like, hey, we're actually starting. Okay. There we go. We're actually starting Resident Evil, guys. Don't worry. Hey, look, it's me. Oh, I am such a baby. What the fuck? No. Opera GX fixed the Switch thing. Well, that's a good thing for anyone using Opera GX. Unfortunately, I still just use Chrome. So, not much there. Cringe. Yeah, well, ugh. Here we are. Beautiful. What are we up to? So, it's this one, then we shoot. We also have a shotgun in the thingy. And here. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we load the wrong save. Switching to Brave Nightly fix all the issues. Oh, okay. I have 32 gigs of Minecraft mods. Yeah, like, the 32 gigs is very important for RAM, as well as all the other stuff. Okay, so, fuel canteen. Can we fill it up anymore? Not a single drop of kerosene remains. Dang it. We have the imitation of key, so we gotta head over to that little, the shit zone. The one with like the dudes that'll stab us. Less of the sandwich maker and more so the stabby maker. Okay. Where was that? It was, I think it was through here, wasn't it? Is it this one? No, it wasn't. Yeah, the statue blade thing. Because it's level 1, so then we go through here, and there is a really shit zone. It's this one, 3rd floor, and we have to go. Okay, yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around this way and through here, because there is a crimson head here. I do remember that there is a crimson head over here. So, shit. Let's put our ink ribbons back. plan. We go out here. We go up through these stairs. I think. Because, yeah, there's now a one-way door, so you gotta go up, around, up through there. Yeah. Okay. Plan. Go. If Chromium keeps going down its path, Liberal Wolf might be the play. I can imagine that. Okay, we burned all the bodies in this section. It is this way. Yes. This way. Yeah, kill some Zambinos. And so now back in the main hall where hopefully we can make it around, because I don't want to have to deal with the Crimson Head. Ideally, at all. But we kind of have to, don't we? Because that's like a bad position. And there's a fella this way. Oh no, we can go this way. Because this is where we killed the dog with the whistle. And so hopefully... Hopefully, this doesn't let us completely die instantly. Yes, there's healing herbs. We go through this way. I will not be spooked. I will rock. I am Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I will burn this fucking body. This is a really bad body. Okay. This one. Yeah, I don't like that body. Okay, what was this way? On to the left is locked. Mako, let's Crimson Head kill you, get secret cutscene bonus item. Shut up. Do you know the zombies is gonna get smarter with time? No. How's Alex thoughts? Yeah, classic Resident Evil. Alright, we gotta kill this Crimson Head. Nice. Okay, it can't get back up, right? It's pretty hard for that to get back up. Right? Can't until she finds a stealth zombie level. Shut up. No, it's not this way. It's this way, this way. Is it then this way? No, it's this one. It's this. God, this is so confusing. Wait, is that still a zombie? Is that a burn zombie? Yeah, tits is off, sadly. No tits. Okay. Let's replace this with the key. May whoever takes this emblem find peace and death. Who the fuck designed this mansion anyway? Who puts all these traps in a goddamn mansion? Like, who lives here? Imitation. There we go. A man with a sixth sense of humor. I can see that. Is that anyone specifically chosen by the owner for his eccentric designs? Of course. It's locked. Helmet. But we have the... Examine. This is the armor key. There's some lore about him you'll find, old boy. I'm going to dig out all the lore about how crazy this guy is. Okay. Let's see. Cursor is visible. Sorry, teach a moment. But yeah, Cleo, it's definitely a resource. Ugh. Wasn't there a dude here? Like, I saw there was like a dude. Alright, wait. So which of these doors are armor keys? Maybe this one. No. That goes back out to the main hall. Third floor is helmet key. The same designer guy whose name is a renovation firm responsible for Resident Evil 7. Is it just like spooky RS mansions? Okay. So go out here. We avoid the zombie. Oop. Hello. Avoid the fellow. Go out this way. And we investigate this section. Yeah, home security designers. How to kill all the maids and have them shitting diarrhea everywhere, just like clear. Okay, wait. Is this one the armor key? Hey! Oh fuck, what are we gonna find? I don't like this. I don't like this. Fulton Chris Pratt Mario, I haven't actually seen the trailer yet. I've seen jokes about it. I haven't actually seen it. Yeah, I will take the dagger. Foliage plant. Ugh! I'm a little bitch. Holy fuck. Forrest is giving up the ghost. It looks like he's been dead a while. Please tell me he doesn't get up. Are you playing the dark from Maximum Spook? Sadly, I am. Sadly. God damn it. Yeah. Figures. We do want to, like... No, okay. We have a grenade launcher, so that's cool. And I guess we're never coming back here, so it's okay that he's burning. We don't have the stuffs. Okay, so we have a grenade launcher. That's pretty cool, I suppose. However... That was it. This entire section is grenade launcher. Okay. Then we also go to the inside of the other section. Yeah, it's close quarters grenade launcher. Stop flooding. Okay, does this one unlock? It does. That's kind of spooky though. Okay, what's in here? Is it bad? Temperatura. Welcome to stream. As you can see, I am a little baby.
This whole place is a killing zone.
It's some kind of Resident Evil.
Monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
Bring me
I'll go
serum.
and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
What is serum? Oh. So it's over there, that section. Okay. So where are we? So we're at the second floor. We had to go down to the first floor. I see. Something else. How do you get Dick and Richard? Normally you take them out to dinner first. That makes sense. I wish you a good life with your husband, Richard. Okay, let's go back out this way. Yeah, good luck with Richard V. Enjoy your happy marriage. No homophobia here. May you have a long, healthy life with your husband. And I don't know, what do you say to like gay couples? Have lots of sex? Yeah. Thanks, Caleb, for the follow. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Okay, so go this way. Okay. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, may your cheeks be clapping. You asked which one is the bottom wife. Which one is the bottom wife? Yeah, answer clear. Which one of us? I don't like that sound. We take turns like a happy marriage. Absolutely. 100%, that's how it works. Okay. Okay. Please. No whammy. I don't wanna get deaded. Is it this way? This way. A switch couple seems good. Yeah, just two light switches. Just flick, 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 flick. What the fuck? What the fuck? Chat. I'm a little scared. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Because we need to go downstairs so we can access the item box. What the fuck is that thing? Okay, you open doors now? Yep, bye, bye. See you around later. Adios. When there is a problem in life, run away. Okay, serum. Okay, I gotta put away the serum. Ooh. Let's put some of these back. Let's put the pistol ammo back and the grenade launcher back. And let's also reload the... I've sent you a very late... Clear. I'm at work. You can't be sending me DMs on the job. Hold up. I have seen that one. Thank you. Very good meme. Didn't need me to look. Yes. It's, for anyone wondering, it is the meme about the dad knowing that his son is the bottom and breaking down about it. Can I post in chat? No. Well, you can post in Discord in the regular meme section, but... Okay, let's put these back. Let's put these over here. In you go. With saves, if we die, it's okay. That's right, there's a fella, there's a fella, there's a fella, there's a dude. Shit. Dude alert. New man just dropped. Yeah, that's kind of hard to avoid them. But that is textbook. That is perfect. He'll never resurrect. What's this way? I love the shotgun. Oh, it's this stuff, right? Damn, you're good at shooting zombies. Thanks. I've had, like, no practice. That was complete luck. Let's go back out this way. And let's avoid the zombie that's over at the store, please. You don't need to shoot you. There's a time limit to say that, dude, by the way. I'm hurrying. I'm holding my keystone. It's this way, right? Yeah. Wait. No, it's not this way. It's this way. I'm coming, Richard. I need to drink my serum. I said serum. For the record. Bruh. I ran as fast as I could. Okay. Can you save? What the fuck? How are you supposed to? It's a 6-minute timer. Like with the pauses, that's bullshit. I ran as quickly as possible. You didn't run enough with the serum. I guess not. There's just enough wonders. Okay. I guess I'll take a herb. That's your dose now. Well, plug, I guess. I don't trust this. I don't like it. I like it. Good. That still scares the shit out of me. What's this? Ammunition. I can't carry shit. Let's just eat the herb. I can always use more bullets. Ooh. Insane ramblings. Yes, please. It's too dark. Oh, a lighter. Cartridges. Plug. Oh. Is that it? That's everything? Okay. Dang it. Can I like combine it? No. Okay. Shit. How the fuck do I... Okay, so the shotgun shells in this room. That is good to know. However... Dang it. This is like a teenage boys room. What the fuck? Emblem of shield. Okay. That's good. That was good. Wait, where did you come from? What? Why are there dudes in places that were already empty? This should be like a sacred, like, no zombie. No zombie zone. It's like fucking Cotton Niger. I love the point of clearing zombies is that there's no more zombies. Okay, what's in this thing? This looks very officially. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, chat. Does this kill me? If I step forwards, is he gonna swing an axe and kill me? Let's find out. We saved a while ago, and I don't want to do all that stuff again. The Sleeping Night. The encounters are changing through the game. Nothing is safe forever. God damn it. Hi, Ground Pounder and Mums. Welcome to streams. Does that look like a mesh designed to be swing around? Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Nope, nope, nope. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Am I poisoned? Okay, apparently there's still something in that room. I have no idea what though. Let's check this way. God damn it. This seems to be a long series of fuck you playing. Basically, yes. That is what it feels like. Okay, use the mansion key. Please don't be zombies. I don't like zombies, please. Large scratch in the wall. It doesn't look like the work of those running freaks. This is spooky music. Oh god. First aid kit, okay. Footprints straight through the bed. Oswald Spetsabilla's mentions exactly the attitude because he's paranoid, narcissistic, and very rich. I see. How the fuck do I can just not grab anything here? So, kind of like, is this something I can interact with? That's just herbs. Okay, so there's stuff in this room, including ink ribbons. So that's a good thing to note. If I could do notes. And it looks like there's a secret door there because of the footprints. The other one. Oh, lockpick. Okay. And what's this? I'm very confused. A fish, various types of fish hooks, full of various biological bullets. Oh, how there's so many items. Okay, we need to go back to the save room. Which is just there, so it shouldn't be too bad to reach it. Hopefully. Then we can save, give it a whole bunch of our stuffs. Easy. I say easy, but it's never been easy. What's this? I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Thanks, Barry. Oh, what a sweetheart. That Barry, that's a lot. But thank you. Let's put the serum in here. We're getting a lot of shit. Let's just pick up all this stuff. And we'll put it in the... Yeah, I love your work, Fazan. Yes, I will take the incendiary shells. I will take these too. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of goodies. Loads of money. So plenty of shells. Oh yeah, what's that? Loads of money. I love that music video so much. Dosh. Okay, so you have 63 handgun bullets. We can probably put the lighter and stuff back, can't we? Or at least the canteen. Because you can carry a whole bunch of stuff out of there. It's probably a good idea to carry the shotgun shells. And the... Let's do this now, because it's a pretty short trip. So we just gotta go. Like this. Combine. There you go. Buckets of Ducats. What the fuck is a Ducat? Ducat. What's a Ducat? Gesundheit. Looked it up, it's the old coin thing. Oh, okay. A currency in Warframe. Gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense. Ducati. Cleo's a huge fan of Babylon 5. I have not seen Babylon 5. Okay, let's first off grab the first aid kit. Yes. Then we'll also take this thing. Yes. I'll also take you. The camera still kind of gets me there. I'll take this herb. Isn't Ducati a motorcycle? No, Ducat. So it's taken away the eye. Dang it. Hi, Lunar Prison Foxtrot. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Okay, what's this one? Fish hook. Oh yeah, no, you waste that. So I can pick up this. Insect specimens. Examine. It's a lure shaped like a bee. There's no hook. Oh, okay. combine with this. It's a hook. Now what if I use the bee? What the fuck? I will take the lure of the bee. Do I use the lure of the bee on the fish tank? Perhaps someone's using to raise some kind of creature. That's not necessary. What the f- Container is full of dead bugs. Maybe I put some bait. No. Yeah, I know, foreshadowing, there'll be a big fishy thing. Some will say it smells like fish in here. We'll all laugh. I'll die internally slightly. Something in the room seems out of place. And it's the fucking fish tank. The gigantic fish tank. But also the brain. Probably the brain. Oh, there's another thing. V specimen. So if we put the B specimen on this. Okay, and so we put this in there. And then we do this. No. Thank Christ. And now there's a big. Now there's a big. How do I? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, I will take the wind crest. I don't know what that means. But I'll take it. Have we gotten everything in this room? No, apparently. Apparently I can still take stuff. Ooh, research as well. A letter is slipped inside. The top part of the letter is torn off. The rest of the letter is legible. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again. My efforts have delayed the inevitable. I'm infected and there is no cure for what will follow. Except to end my life. Before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. It's like a truck. I love that meme. In an hour I live into my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I'm sorry. Modern Crackhorn. Who the fuck names a kid Crackhorn? Why did the parents do this? Okay, that's everything in this room done. Why did you name a kid Crackhorn? Like, really? That's just a free pass to bullying. Hey, Crackhorn. Yeah, like Jimmy Crackhorn. I mean, based on name structure, probably last name. I mean, yeah, but change it. His real name is Cluckhorn and got localized differently here. Oh! I see. That makes some kind of sense, I think. Yeah, we'll put the first aid kit. Because, look, wait, so what is actually in the first aid box? Oh. It's just a photo. It's just a first aid spray. I thought it'd be like a special thingy. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Let's put you back in. We still need the mansion key, I think. We'll use the ribbon. Let's save our progress. Let's put these back in here. There we go. And the item box has a lot of space. I've accepted that my last name is Stephen. Nobody here has to know it. Oh no. As long as your name isn't Ligma, I'm sure it's a fine and dandy name, and I'm sure you got a good name. As long as it's not Ligma. Yeah, change the name to Crackling. Detroit become crack. It's not like it's actually bad. Ooh. See, like, now I'm just intrigued. Okay, so we can't go this way. Because the door is one way. But, where else can we go? We can go around this way to inspect this door. That was like Razmir Hitler. Yeah, his last name is Hitler. Not that bad? Okay. Wait, is it also... That's also scratches. Why are there scratches in the walls? It's locked. Emblem... Oh, goddamn, it's helmet key. Damn it. You don't still Mako deduct points in your class participation grade. I will. I'll do it ruthlessly as well. I'll ruthlessly deduct marks from anybody. I'm very lenient Mako, don't worry. I like to think people try their best. Let's go through this way. Okay, so there's this stinky room. Over here. The stinky. I have a European last name. I was probably given to us an error at some point because it's part of the foreign word combined with gibberish. Oh no. Okay, let's... Now that he's saved. Why are they, like, jiggling? The sun is depression, but the grade is in the way and can't reach it. Alright, let's activate depression. What do you mean it can't reach it? Okay. So, Windcrest doesn't go here. Shit. Well, may as well die. Cause, oh gosh, this means you failed. I see. The clear sign that you haven't done a puzzle yet. Gas. Oh no, you guys are getting ads. If only there was some way to not get ads. With Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. Or someone can luckily gift you a sub. Wow. Sorry, I was making me feel a bit gassy. That's okay, that's okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go back up and fill them. If only it actually worked. I didn't get ads anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, any primers in chat. Any oilers in chat. Okay, wait, what are the like story items that I have right now? Let's say. So put this back in. I also need, what else do we need? Nothing, right? Like that's like all the stuff. Maybe the fuel canteen if you like stretch it, but where the fuck do we put the crest? The oil is like greasy, gross hair. Oh no. I'm sure your hair isn't that gross. You just gotta use some shampoo. And wash twice, like they say, because turns out the first time you wash it actually isn't just like a marketing thing. It does actually work better if you shampoo twice. Yeah, take a shower. Touch grass. I hate the cameras. We've investigated all of these sections, haven't we? Mostly. Wait, no, what was inside this one? I can't touch grass. I live in a desert. Oh no. That's unfortunate. How does shampooing twice work? So, the way that all shampoos shampoo is by emulsification of oils and stuff. So that requires you to have, whatchamacallit, wet your hair first, and we're gonna first pass over it, so that eventually, once it actually gets a chance to shampoo again, we can shotgun shells. There you go. It will properly latch onto the oils. Because otherwise, only the first time you do it, it won't actually clean everything. Okay, what is the missing item? What item have we not actually picked up? Nope. Yes, replace shower water with shampoo. Don't do that, actually. A lot of surfactants are really bad for you, especially if they have sulfates. Sulfates are really bad for your hair. Like potassium sulfate. I remember being really bad. Okay, wait. What is left in his room? There's not anything left. Like, there's actually... There's nothing for us to pick up. Oh, god damn it. Motherfucker! Is that everything? Yep, that's everything. Let's leave. Yep, bye. Never have to go in that room again. Surprise sliding cabinet fucking sucks. But now you have music, So that's cool, I guess. The beginning and the last section of the music are missing. Of course they are. Of course this is going to turn into another fetch quest. If Resident Evil 4 doing anything, every cabinet must be inspected for button prompts. Unfortunately, that does seem to be true. Okay, so... no wonder it has the green section, so this one... well, you don't have space. So, yeah. Also, gun is always a solution, but not relevant. Yeah, gun isn't always a solution. Back there. Use gun. Not an amazing idea. Okay. Let's... what are we doing? Like, where the hell do we go? Probably the first. We can check some of these first 4 places. Yeah, let's check the first floor. Because we've gone over like quite a lot of the second floor. Also change the shotgun. Because usually that's going to be a little bit better. Okay. Do you take a key? Helmet key. Damn it. Octagonal indentation. Oh. No, it's a hexagon. I'm dumb. So not that one. This way is the typewriter room. And it's 2 doors inside, so we can actually check these. Go through this way. Emblem was up there. We don't care about that anymore. So... lock on the other side. This one is placed. You use the mention key. What riches do you hold? Well, that was a big fella. Pleasant aroma, like fine wine. Okay, this is also full. Oh, piano. I guess not. The answer is zombies. Okay, that's a movable cabinet. Okay, I can notice is that it has like a thinner outline. So that probably indicates that there's some behind there. Let's figure out the other stuff first. So the other stuff we can see. Oh, there's actually nothing. We can only go this way. Okay. Well, let's... okay, what are you? Moonlight's not... oh, god damn it. I guess we just fake use first aid spray to be able to pick up shit. Because this game doesn't let you just temporarily put stuff on the ground. Combine, examine. Moonlight Sonata. Good job, Jill. She's like Beethoven. That's the fella. Oh. I don't like that. I really don't like that. If you play as Chris, he needs Rebecca to play it for him. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Shiny. What's this? Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving in this estate. How did I end up like this? I got in a lab coat, brought me a mega plate of food, and said, sorry to put you through this, but for security reasons. That's what hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only 2 people that know the secret of this mansion. So Spencer and myself. If they kill me, so Spencer will be the only person who knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they're alright. I decided to escape. Jessica. Lisa. I pray that you're safe as your favorite lore. Okay, wow. I've heard that jingle so many times. Oh, I can imagine replaying it gets a little bit old. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's getting that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th. The date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab code said something like, most likely your family is already... I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion wouldn't be as easy. I had to get past all the booby traps. Tiger eyes. Gold emblem. I had to try and remember for my own sake. Huh. And this is a gold emblem. Oh, god damn it. So you put this one back. We go back and get the emblem. Alright. We have to go do a little loop-de-loop around there. Because there's also a zombie that spawned. Wait, painting. Something written in the corner of the picture. Commemorating the completion of the mansion. Cute. That's it? Okay. So go out this way. Let's go to the item box. Grab our shit. We can grab the fake emblem. Put that in that spot so we get the gold one. I guess we put the gold one on the fireplace. That makes sense. Yeah, they're already evacuated, starting a new life for the coast of Texas. God, I hate those crows. Do they have to do that? Like, is that like a thing? But, oh, I love Eric Andre. Absurdist humor has always been one of my favorite kinds. So I love whenever there's something that's just completely fucking ridiculous. Okay, a zombie is gonna be around here. We'll give him the old shotgun to the face. Hi, Happy. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Did we... Oh, I guess we killed the fella. That's easy. We are going quite well, actually. We figured out all sorts of stuffs. We have to grab the emblem. So we'll replace it with the gold one. Incredibly slow to go 3-day weekend recover is pretty right. Oh, that's nice. I hope your weekend is good. What else should we bring? I'm gonna figure maybe a first aid spray. As like a just in case. But everything else should be pretty good. So let's save this. I love typewriter sounds. Just the clackety clunk. Let's put you back. Dunk. Okay, wait, is this the quickest path back? Oh yeah, we should probably also check this door as well. Okay, this is one. Let's see what's in here, because we just saved, so if we die, it's okay. Discovery! Ooh. Battery pack. I will take that. So we are... Well, this is a lot of sections. It's just opened up a lot. I will also take the dagger. What's this way? I'm slightly spooked. Oh, tiger eyes. Oh, this is where the blue gem goes. Blue and yellow light. And tiger eyes means that the blue gem goes in one of them, and then we need to find a yellow gem. That'd make sense. So does that do with his last words? Big brain. Or what's this? Yeah, tiger, tiger, burning bright. Something, something. I don't know the rest. Okay. Is it like a fella? Keep his diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was a big winner, but I think it's cheating. Scumbag. One of the higher ups decided me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Few instructions to give to live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it. Turn off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. Around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. So there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bosses in research never sleep, even on holiday. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dog's been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed him today. Screw him. Went to the infirmary because my back... Oh, I know this one. I know this one. I don't like this one. I hate this fucking one. Because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I know I'm dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe... Oh shit, it's a raid. Hello! Welcome raiders. This is Resident Evil. Hello, let's get a shout out to the moody presents. Welcome raiders. Playing Street Fighter 6. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. I am Mako. I'm an Australian computer science teacher from Australia. Hello. But yeah, how's Street Fighter 6? I always like Chun-Li. I couldn't really play that well. Maybe this is a way of getting back at me for not feeding the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling in my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. The hell's happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat dog food. Itchy Scott came ugly face who killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Ah! Damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's grab the battery pack. Oh, there's also a dude. Ouchie. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the bullets. We gotten everything from this room. Let's just say, yeah, this room is good. Bye. Nice. Street Fighter was very enjoyable, but the game refused to connect online anymore. Probably wants me to sleep. Oh no. Please get some sleep. And welcome, Raiders. I hope you all have a good time here. Let's talk about AI before and how it has the potential to replace people, but it's also very scary. And hi, it's 6 tourists. Welcome. Yeah, as opposed to all the Australian computer science teachers from France. Wait, no, we can go this way. Shortcut. And now this lets us go in through this way. Hell yeah. There's now a lot easier access to the item box too. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing? Need to go through this way. Hi, Home Cross. Yeah, Mommy Shark. Mommy Shark. Yeah, like, I quit. But, nah. Who hit stream elements? Nah, it just does that. It's on a timer. Every now and then, it'll just, like, say, hey, join my Discord. Wait, can the zombies, like, actually rattle the doors open? That is terrifying. Some doors, but not all. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. Now who hit stream elements? Oh yeah, someone gave a gift sub to stream elements. Just kind of, whoa, what the fuck? Where are we? Yeah, we're gonna leave. I saw tentacle, oh, there's a zombie at the window. Okay. That's scary. I don't like that. Look, I see tentacle. I minorly get scared a little, alright? Don't blame me. Blame the tentacle. Otherwise, that's victim blaming. Thanks, tourists, for the gift sub. Enjoy, Moody. You have plenty of emotes, including your little rave cheer emote. And, the little... It took me about 2 hours to decide how best to represent this emote. Wait, let me show you guys. Big surprise coming. Clear. What does that mean? Shh. Clear. What does that mean? If I show you guys the emotes, I literally had to make 5 different fucking ones in order to decide how best to do this. Okay, then open this one. Yeah, okay. Bruh. Holy shit. Hi, Jean. Here's a surprise. Thank you, Jean, so much for the raid. Hello, Jets. How you doing? Did you just say mummy raid? Thank you, General Dank and Gretchen Luba for the follow. Welcome to stream. Hello, Raiders. How did Duke Nukem go? Oh, you're doing some karaoke at the end? Sweet. I love Jets' character. She's so good. She plays boomer songs, which makes me happy in my boomer heart. Hello, Project Kaon, Egg Johnson, Callie Yassini, Rockhead Rumple 69, Brainlet, Azaz, Blathemake, Perunta Twitch, Megacat, Kia Karashi, Hellblade RX, and Gretchen Luva. Hello, my platonic wife, Rit. Thank you, Clear. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jean. Have you been doing your homework, sweetie? I'll enjoy. I'll do my best. If you take temporary secretary, if plainly I loved every second. Noise. Welcome, Altison, and Untimely to Fat, and thank you, Shirashine X, for the follow. Welcome, Raiders. I am Mako. I am an Australian computer science teacher. As if we show all this, wow, this is me. I can do all sorts of poses like Halt, Criminal Scum, whoa, and many more embarrassing things. I can also show you how I dance on the club floor really badly. Hi. Thanks, Dokos, and Untimely to Flat for the follow. But are you from Australia? I'm an Australian from Australia. Many boomer songs are sang. Noise. We have the platonic wives and the daughter all in one place. Hi, Genie A1. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Yeah, this... Basically, I suck at horror games, right? And I had to finish Resident Evil. You can do the floss. Best I can do is like this. Wait. Yeah, my arms don't go behind my back, sadly. This is 2D. This, by the way, is all 2D. If we do a little customary zoom for the raiders. Oh yeah, I love my little jacket. Cute. If we, as you can see, this is two-dimensional. Wow. Thanks, Cold Bolts, for the 5 gifted subs. Thanks a lot. Hi, J-Trash. And hi, Dead... I want to say Dead Dara. Yeah, the gotcha begins. But yeah, it's customary for me to say hi very close. So, hi. Yeah, wow. Thank you, Jean, for the huge raid. I hope you rest your voice. Please have lots of warm tea. Yeah, rip hype train. Yeah, no hype train. This is a very sad and somber stream because we talked about AI replacing humanity. As we generated a whole bunch of AI on stream. So if you guys want to take a look at that really quickly, if you go back to our just chatting template, because I will do anything to not play Resident Evil. As we made this from prompts about me being on a bike. Wait. We can also make Jean. We can make art of Jean. So let's find Jean's art. So let's go to Jean Famous on Twitter. Let's see. Thank you, Homecrust, for the follow. Yeah, Scaredy Cat Shark. I'm a little baby. I'm a big baby, actually. Let's see. Does she have like a big reference sheet? Let's see her eyes. Okay, this one is like good enough. Let's open this one up in a tab. Okay, so this is her head. So we'll take Jean and using the power of technology in a cyberpunky way that I'm sure she'll appreciate. We take a screenshot of her, Jean's head, and we use that face in an AI image. So we upload this image of Jean's head and we say, tomboy, anime girl, glasses, what is it? Green eyes, purple hair, bob cut, short hair, mecha ears, Evangelion. And let's say, yeah, like it has Neon Genesis Evangelion as its style. Let's generate this. Let's give it a lot of creativity. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Mecha Cadius. And there is Jean. I can go a step further and change the background. So let's say we want this. Yeah, Jean Evangelion. Let's now in a very cyberpunky way. Mecha background. Mech background. Gundam. Yeah, she's apparently also an elf. Let's see what happens. Okay, the background, it's trying really hard to figure out the background. I said Gundam. Gundam. Robot background. Jet. Fighter. Jet. Let's see. Oh, another Jets with a lot of elements. Hi players, welcome to stream. It's been a while. Space battle background. Let's try that. Let's see what happens if we do this. Space battle background. Oh, another Jets. But still, okay. Let's up this and let's do an extra noise, and that should be enough freedom to try and generate something. Just turn into Mario Makanami. Oh, I like this one too. Yeah, these are all the Jetses we've generated so far. And way to scared of zombies. You have Pew Pew, but I have limited Pew Pew. Let's see. My favorite one is probably this one. I think this one's probably my favorite. So we can change this background now, and let's do a lot of black in the background. So we have a whole bunch of black in the background. Yeah, we can also change the cat ears to be silver. Let's make sure to fill these in as reasonably as possible, and let's change the ears to be that silvery color that is great about jets. So no red, we want to have mecha cat ears that look like this. And so, let's also add in some white dots and do like a spacey background. Hopefully, the AI recognizes what we're putting down. Yeah, Jean Langley. Starry sky. Space. Void. Let's see. Oh! Oh, that's cool. I like that too. Let's give it slightly longer hair, so let's say Jean. We want you to have we can also see variations. We can also, let's see if there's a different variation we might like better instead. Let's see. It keeps, for some reason, it really thinks Jean has elf ears. Yeah, a lot of these are good. But if you just have human ears, and we edit this image, so we take the space background and we just edit out these. So we just have regular ears. It should hopefully detect that and not fuck the ears up too much. Yeah, the bot was programmed by elves. So we'll lower the strength and the noise and set scale to 11 so it follows the prompt a little closer. And let's see. Yeah, just his little head. Hey, there we go. Human ears, and now Jet's there, and then we put the cat ears, metal cat ears in this, and we draw them back on. Let's see what happens. Not like this. Thanks, Voiceman, for the follow. Welcome to stream. It's a little like this. There we go, and let's do some highlights as well so it knows what to latch onto. There we go. Let's try that again. One of these looks a bit like working players TH, but not Elfias at least, yeah. And again, it slightly does it. And so if you want to then run the variations, let's see. What does this look like? Damn, all these possible jets. The true tomboy jets. It's still this one. So we take this and we up the creativity again. And we see maybe we can generate something else that's really cool. So let's pipe this back and let's see what it also thinks she looks like. Hey, I think that's better. I think that's better actually. So yeah. Nice. I can see variations yet again. Yeah, the perfect gene art you can see is that there's a pure cat, pure cat, pure cat. But this one's more mecha cat, so it's like, okay, yeah, that's more metal. And we can even enhance this. So let's say enhance. Elfie is back on the menu. No. Let's see what it enhances this to. And that is the higher resolution version. And we can save that, as well as all the other images by clicking download them. Congratulations! You now know how to make waifus using artificial intelligence technology. This is an incredible technology known as novel AI diffusion, which is based off of stable diffusion, which has a public release, which we can even see on GitHub for the source code. And so it allows you to essentially dream your way through a whole bunch of images. It is getting a computer to dream. It is making it creative. That shit is insanely cool. Like, wow. Thanks for the wifey knowledge marker. No problem, Jamie. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, it is slightly spooky. How does Novel AI compare with the Google AI? So Novel AI is very specialized at doing anime images. The Google one recently is improving on modifications between it. Stable Decision Web UI had an update. There's a new tab now. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's the individual source code is a couple months old now, and it's considered not as, you know, up to date, but it's still insanely cool. Wow. And then let's say Stable Diffusion Web AI. Oh, Web UI. There you go. This one. Thanks, Karen Akushi, for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, 15 hours ago. Let's see. There is, yeah, now looks to be a better tab. So text to image, image to image united, and there's all these tools you can use. And this one doesn't need you to pay for it. You can run this on your own computer if you would like to. Naturally, it requires a pretty big graphics card, so it might be pretty slow. But the results are pretty damn good. And they even have facial improvement. So this image upscaler specifically targets faces looking wonky. So it makes it go from looking like this to looking like this. So yeah, the future isn't one AI that does everything. It's a bunch of little AIs cobbled together that do a bunch of really cool things. Yeah, back to AI because Jean joined. I felt like that was relevant. She's very cyberpunky. Try an electric sheep prompt. Oh, that's a good reference. I love that. Okay, let's do electric sheep. Landscape. Clouds. Stormy. Field. Masterpiece. Van Gogh. Let's see what happens. Mako, you see what happens when you add curvy? Yes. So this is a Van Gogh Impressionist painting, and there are apparently sheep somewhere in this image. Let's see if we can isolate the sheep a little more. There we go. And how do you know it's the electric sheep? Because it has no head. This is not Zat's name of having meaningful conversations. Yeah. How well does the site sanitize user input for security reasons? That's a good point. I haven't tested that yet. But they don't store these images locally. They store them locally on your browser. So if you close the window, you lose them all. Yeah, fuck that sheep in particular. But yeah, this is a pretty dope image, if I'm being honest. So yeah, do androids dream of electric sheep? The answer is yes, as this android literally dreamed this image up. Because what it works, so if we show you diffusion from beginning to end AI example. What this means is it starts off with extremely low resolution and keeps expanding outwards.
Perhaps comparable to DALL-E 2. All
So let's do.
you are actually seeing right now are coming straight from Stable Diffusion. I'm sure many of you have already seen or heard this video.
Come on.
These models. wants.
I don't want the code, we want like a nice little image, so how stable diffusion works. Let's see. Yeah, guy animated AI-based firewall. That's really cool. Yeah, there should be videos on this.
What do all recent super powerful
Oh, there's a
image
link in
models
tech.
like
Alright,
DALL-E,
let's see.
Imagen, or Midjourney have in common? Other than high computing cost, huge training time, and shared hype, they are all based on the same mechanism, diffusion. Diffusion models recently achieved state-of-the-art results for most image tasks, including
Yeah, so
text
what
to
they
image with
do
text
is,
or anything.
yeah, here it
They are
is. So you see all this static that
iterative
comes up.
models that take random noise as inputs, which can be conditioned with a text or an image, so it's not completely random. It iteratively learns to remove this noise by learning what parameters the models should apply to.
Yeah. So it literally starts off with an extremely low resolution
noise
noisy
to end
image
up with
and
a final
imagines
image.
everything
So
in the
basic
spaces.
Diffusion models will take a random noise with the size of the image and learn to apply even further noise until we get back to a real image. This is
That is
possible
so
because the
insanely
model
cool.
will have access to the real images during training and will be able to learn the right parameters by applying such noise to the.
And all of this, by the way, the font of human artistic ability. Everything at your fingertips within theoretically instants for anything an infinite amount of times is 4.2 gigabytes. That's it. All of the human artistic knowledge can be condensed into 4.2 gigabytes of neurons. That's pretty fucking cool. That is insanely cool. Hi Polychrome Metal, welcome back. Add curvy tag. Okay. I'm gonna, for the record, close the window so curvy. Oh no, this one is safe. This one is safe. This one actually looks pretty good. So you can see this image actually looks pretty good. And they literally made a robo sheep. I don't know what that is, but they made it. And yeah, these are some curvy sheep. These sheep got me acting sussy. Damn. It's almost like I'm from New Zealand. Or Wales. Damn. But yeah, do androids dream of electric sheep? The answer is yes. I'm curious as to what it thinks this is. Cody Tag doesn't seem to look at anything with females. That makes sense. Well, these are sheep. They're not rams. Except, I think maybe this one might be a ram. But the rest of them are sheep. So that implies that they are female. Elevator images, especially how demented they can get with some prompts. I had 79 blankets. Oh, yeah, it can be fun. What was the other thing I wanted to show you? Yeah, so the reference we were talking about is... God, this image is cool as fuck. Do androids dream of electric sheep? This is what Blade Runner was based off of, right? That was what Blade Runner was based off of. Yeah. Now, is there an AI you can feed this image to that can describe the content? Actually, yes, there is. Actually, yeah, there is. There it is. So, using Denbori tags. Naturally, it's optimized for anime women, not beautiful landscapes of sheep. But we can save this image. And this one too. And see what it thinks the tags are, and if it's safe for work. Oh goddamn, it's a fucking GIF file. Let's save this and try again. So when we right click it from these, it's a GIF file. No one likes GIF files. No one asks for them, but they're now a thing. I can't read anymore, but I enjoy this book. Yeah, it's a great book. I use Novelty to play D&D type campaign. I gotta play your 3 mages and the swordsman. Well, that's cool. Okay, for some reason, it's being a little. Oh, there it is. So this is the AI using Dan Boru tags. Beach, butterfly net. So oh, it's a butterfly net. Cloud, cloud sky, field, hand. It's some kind of net handy thingy. Horizon, landscape, mountain, mountainous horizon. No humans. Ocean, outdoors, scenery, skies. Because, again, this is Dan Boru. Dan Boru is primarily oriented towards images of anime women. So, this isn't its ideal audience. If you were to upload it instead, Gene, you will see that Gene is detected slightly better. Let's see. Illustrated Stable Diffusion. Oh, thanks, Alex. I'll go back to that. Yes, within 99.9% accuracy, it is safe. So the tags for Jean are one girl, bespectacled, blue gradient background, glasses, hair ornament, headgear, looking in viewer, pen, purple background, purple hair, shirt, short hair, simple background, smile, solo, white shirt. And she is 100% safe. As it should be. Jean is 100% safe though. So yeah, this is how you can then take these tags and put them back in here so you isolate the elements that you want to keep. So you keep these, you wouldn't keep the background and stuff because we don't really care about the background. But you do care about the elements that make up Jean. Based off of this Dan Boru tag system. Which is not always going to lead to safe results, but yeah. Cute. So if you put these in, we're more likely to have a better time generating results. Making up our genes. Yeah. Yeah. Daughter, very say-so. Very say. Do not lewd. Tomboy. Safe. Protect. What's it, Boru? It's an image collection website, primarily focused around girthy anime women and nudes of them. Yeah, for demonstration purposes, I will not be showing that on stream. But yeah, AI is so insanely fucking cool. I love this so much. Like, just imagine showing this to the Blade Runner dude. Like, yeah, so turns out the androids do actually dream of electric sheep. He'd be like, oh fuck. he'd be freaking the fuck out the whole time. Yeah. Also imagine showing this to George Orwell. Yeah, so we have AI that can make stories, photos, artwork, videos, everything. Better than we can. Yeah, literally 1984. It's the guy with 1984 calendar. It's literally 1984. We are literally in 1984. 100%. Yeah, Philip K. Dick. The AI are able to make furry porn 1984. Oh, now I understand why electric sheep, like when you're trying to sleep and count sheep to sleep. Yeah. So, it's an old phrase that a lot of people I realize don't actually know now. But if you dream of sheep, that means you're counting sheep as they jump over the paddocks to try and get to sleep. Because monotonous things bore you to sleeping. And do androids, which are primarily electrical beings, because computers, they're saying, do they dream? And are the sheep they see also electric? Hi, Swag Phoenix. Hello, we're talking about AI. We just generated some AI, so definitively, AI does dream of electric sheep. And also we made some very evil looking jeans. And also me riding a motorcycle. Yeah, we got killed. And they don't dream, do we retire them? Yes, because the AI's entire purpose for this is to be creative. And so if we turn down the creativity at 0, what's the point of having the AI? Yeah. And yeah, for the sake of this, you can see how much each one costs. It is $379 US for 2,000 onless. And this entire thing, we've used about 50 cents worth of processing power for all those images and all the ones in the pre-stream as well. That's pretty damn impressive in terms of efficiency. Hi, keep back. Oh, hey, it seems everyone's abusing novel AI nowadays. Yeah, I'd say is that there's a definite art to getting the prompts correct, as we've seen just before. It's hard to get it to wrestle into what exactly you want. So prompt engineering it's essentially like Skeb, but you get more feedback from it. How's the bike riding going? The bike is truly being rode. The first image I got for Shark Girl is basically Gura. Yeah, because remember that this is still primarily oriented towards anime. So this is like literally an anime trained set. They even have an option for furries. Dare I click this and see a thick Khajiit trunk? No. No, I do not. It's like Skeb, but less coherent instant feedback. Yeah. Which is, I mean, considering Skeb is trying to translate things with deep learning anyway. Because you're literally putting English through an AI to Japanese. I'd say it's easier to do it on this instead. Because I always like send messages to people in Skeb and like, hey, sword in there. And they give me something like, the fuck is, what did I say this? I said I wanted to have like a happy expression, like, hey. Yeah, so like Skeb, because it's a one-way street, and it's never like instant feedback, it's like wait a month and see if they fucked it up somehow from the translation. Yeah, like, this is gonna lead to a lot of innovation. But yeah, welcome back, Clear. Hey, Dylan. Only if Mako wants to make novel AI out of me. I mean, we can literally, we can do it right now. So let's go to Clear's Twitter. Actually, Clear's Twitter is very sussy. You have to be very careful with that. So let's go to Clear. Cleo, wait. So, this is a Clear. This is a Clear. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save this image. And it's a fucking GIF file. Why does Twitter use GIF files? What else, aside from Twitter, uses GIF? What kind of book is she holding? A Bible. No, it's a history book. It has some history. Just FFmpeg and a JPEG. I am determined. Anyways, let's upload this. Let's edit it and let's crop it to be just this. We just want it to be this. No, nope. Crop to this, let's say 400. That. No. Uh-oh. Okay, I should probably resize this normally. Oh yeah, I'll just screenshot it. But I put the fucking... Okay. This is the irritation with images on the internet, is that they're always going to be in some format that makes you really unhappy. Save clear. Reference. Let's plug this into Novel AI. Get rid of clear there. Upload superior clear. Alright. And for the sake of this, let's use the Dambora tag system. So we'll upload Clear's reference to this. And we'll see what tags we get back for Clear. So that we can keep using it, but everyone uses WebP files. No one uses WebP files. Fuck WebP files. You can see is that there's a whole bunch of really useful tags we can take here and put into our system for Clear. So, one girl, bangs, beret, blue pants, brown eyes, brown hair, coat, denim, full body, glasses, hat, jeans, long sleeves, looking at viewer, pants, ribbed sweater, shoes, short hair, smile, sneakers, standing. Actually, no, let's get rid of standing. Let's not do the standing. Let's also say necklace, gold necklace. I think you need the underscores. I do it just in case because I've seen other people doing it. So, let's see what it dreams Clear to be. Let's say Clear. I don't think, actually, as a just in case, it detects Clear's energy. Okay, reimagine Clear. Congratulations, Clear. This is you in an alternate universe. God, that's scary. Let's now say, yeah, like, but see, using the tags greatly improves it. Like, having those tags there greatly improves how it latches onto the image. Can you send that to me? All right. I will send that to you. Let me turn this off. Let's now go back to Twitter. Let's send this to woman. And now let's make porn. Kidding. Let's not do that. Where's the latex? I'm very skeptical. Oh, let's also say a flat chest. Because that's another one that she's requested. Has been followed. Flat chest. Let's see. Hey, there we go. No booba. Booba gone. No boing boing. That happens if you add latex there. Let's see. I am curious, and I'm gonna turn it off because it's gonna go into fetish wear. Oh, okay. So latex made it slightly more shiny overall and dyed it a little bit, so everything is slightly shinier. If we then say, instead of latex, let's say, sitting, battlefield, battle, soldier, blood, swords, holding sword. Let's see what happens. Yeah, those are sick kicks. Holy shit, Clear. Okay, Cleo apparently just like straight up fucking slammed her hand into someone and like fucking Homelander from The Boys. No, that's the sword behind her arm. She just reached in with her hand apparently and just stabbed him. Alright. Nice. Yeah, knife hand. Okay, let's see what else it generates. What are the variations? Let's see. Again, I will be very cautious of this as I am respectful of the terms of service. Ooh, the other one, these are really good actually. I'd say this one's really good. But the hair needs to be like a lighter brown. Okay, let's take this image and then do, instead of brown hair, we say light brown hair. Holding sword. Fluffy hair. Bob cut. And we take this one, we lower the strength so it keeps most of this image the same. And let's see what happens. Yeah, AI is wild. This is insane. Okay. Let's... Oh, there's another sword there. Oh, I know what we can do. We can add some of the fluffiness in ourselves. So let's take the color that we want for clear. This is like roughly a color, right? And we can then draw this in. Oh. Let's see. Let's see what this does. Yeah, computer. Increase curvy mag... There we go! There we go, now it's clear as hair. That's more clear as hair. Because when it detects bob cut, it's thinking of like a clean bob cut. It's not thinking like a messy bob cut. But this is good. This is like really good already. So this is really good. Let's see what the variations are. Let's see what other hairstyles it decided to give you. That still looks like the threaded cane from Blood Bowl. It kind of does, actually. Yeah, okay, so this is the only one that kept the actual aesthetic. Seen ton of hands with weird proportions with too many fingers. Let's also make sure we say for the ribbed sweater, it is a green ribbed sweater. So let's take this and feed it back in and see what we get. Oh, a little more images. That's still okay. Like this one is still. This is still really good. All right, what else can we do to this? Let's see. The background. What can we do for the background? Field background. Field. Photo background. Let's see. AI is not great at drawing hands. Yeah, there's a different AI to draw hands. Okay, it's struggling with knowing to do the background. Let's give it some assistance. So let's take this image. Let's take this image and let's add in some grass so that you're sitting on a field. Oh, careful this way. This. This. Yeah, color the background with the blood of your enemies. She does seem to be doing that. And let's do this. And there we go. Noise. And there we go. So, that is this one. Let's add some like little accents as well. Like tiny little flecks. Oh. Okay, it's kind of latched on my cursor annoyingly. But let's do this, and let's see what happens. If we also then do a little rock underneath this. Let's do a rock. There we go. Like a little rock underneath. There. Let's see. Now we have that. Let's do sitting on rock, grass, boulder. Let's see. What do you get? It needs more noise. I need slightly more freedom. Okay, slightly too much freedom. Let's do 20. And increase the noise. That. Let's now see what happens. Yeah, I think the edge around her is getting picked up a bit weird. Ooh. Ooh, this is good too. Ooh, this is really good too. Yeah, change the art style, because that's because we increase the scale. So the scale is literally how much you can deviate from the problem with creativity. This is how much it can get away with. Can you share that one too? I will. So I went from this to this to this. Like all of these are pretty good on their own. And then you consider is that we just staple this on and it detects, oh, let's do a stylistic one. Because we let it be creative enough that it can do that, yeah, and the sword changes. It's like this one is literally like a different type of sword. This one's a different kind again. And then one's a different kind again. Like these are all really good. I think this one's the most like artistically the same. I think stylistically, this one's really good. As well as this one and this one. So I'll send those through on Twitter. The bottom right one in the grid of 4, let's see. This one. Thank you, TTV Itachi, for the follow. Welcome to stream. How you doing? We're playing around with some AI. So this one? Or do you mean this one? Kind of look like Jill. Kind of look like you're about to do a Jill sandwich a little bit. You're kind of making a Jill sandwich, it looks like. But yeah, I'll send you that one too. Let's go to Clear's DMs because I had to do this off screen. Let's send you all of these. I like that it puts the tags in. The very first thing it says is flat chest, one girl. There, Clear. Naturally, you can also like make it slightly fancier as well. Like you can literally just generate a background, another one, paste this image on the top of it with Photoshop, and then rerun it through the AI and it'll merge the two together. It's like we literally just create this. We can take this and paste one of these images on top of it. So we can do that too. Let's actually, I'll do that. Yeah, everyone can experience making now drawer in a Sonic costume. But yeah, let's take this one. So let's take this field. And we'll put Cleo inside of it. So I'll just do this off screen because I had to do it with Photoshop. And then we add Cleo on top. Let's do this. And then let's remove all aspects of white from the image. Magic wand. Rasterize. Select. Delete. Alright, so our base image is this. Alexa, stop. For some reason it was detected. Now let's upload this. So our image is, if I show you guys, I literally just pasted it on like this. Now, what we do is we run it through this image with a little bit of strength and a little bit of noise and turn the creativity down so it follows the prompts pretty well. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I like this, kind of like ethereal in the sky. So it seamlessly blends it with the environment. So going from this, where as you can see it's pasted on, to this, where it's now directly in the environment, floating on top of it like clouds. That's pretty fucking cool. That's really cool. So yeah, that's also the things that you don't have to generate just AI everything by prompts. You can still use traditional techniques and meld it with the best of both worlds. Like Hannah Montana, but art. Like Hannah Montana, but art. You can use traditional Photoshop techniques and compositing to make it better. Oh yeah, we have to remove the sitting tag, so we can say remove sitting. Remove Boldo. And let's see what happens. That's another one. Let's increase the strength. So this allows it to be extremely creative. And change a lot more from the input image. So. Ooh, I like that it's like, this one's kind of like, yeah, Battlefield is still in there. What are the variations again? Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. And then you have this pose where she's got a sword share that's like magical. Yeah, it has pretty consistent-ish lighting, which is cool. You can see she's casting her in shadow, and you can see the shadow is like up there. So like, this is better lighting than I can ever do. Yeah. This is a really I think it also still kept the scar too. I think it still kept the scar in the image. Kinda, you can still see like this kind of a line-ish. Which is cool. Yeah, she's squatting like she's jacked, but yeah, that's one of them as well. I can send all of these to you if you'd like. Boop. Boop. Yeah, back in your athlete date. Wait. No. Underwater. Swimming. Let's see. Ooh, this one's also nice, but the underwater aspect is getting a little lost. Yeah, it really likes floating and sitting on this imaginary object thing. This is also really cool. I also like this. Wait, let's see if we can make the hair a little better in this one too. So let's take the hair that we were talking about before. Let's grab this, and then we just take our brush and we go. Like this. And so you feed this in with a low strength and a lower noise. And you see what it gets. It generates a swimsuit, it might be an SFW. That's also a good point. Oh, it kind of detected as green. But this one's also really cool as like a stylized clear. This is cool. This one's really cool. I like that. That's like fucking Halo in the background. I look like a highlighter. Yeah. You kind of do. Use undesired content. Oh, right. You can say that you don't want specific tags in here, which is cool. Saw in the ground. Oh, let's see this one. Yeah. Very cool. With the other one being this one. Yeah. Nice. I'll just download the fucking zip. I'll just send you the fucking zip. Yeah, these are all really cool. No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed. This is a good demonstration of both how powerful AI is and how it can be used as a tool to also, like, we could just say leave this as white background, but we can use traditional compositing technologies to reimagine the image that we paste in the background seamlessly. Although it's a little magical, but yeah. Had Bullfrog get a rate of 200 from Jean and 60 from the previous person as well. Which was Moody Presence. So yeah, we got a 300 people raid. Wow. So yeah, while I have everyone here, I'd rather them hear me, you know, rant about stuff I actually know than screaming in Resident Evil. So yeah, it's like, I hope you all appreciate how cool this is. Like how incredibly amazing this is. That we have technology like this in a fucking computer. We have a creativity slider. We can measure creativity. We can measure how much we want it to be able to deviate from instructions. Like, that is insane. And I am really hopeful for the future of AI being not a bad end. Like, hopefully it'll be, you know, hand in hand with traditional media. Yeah, you have not hit your quota of creativity this month. You must be more creative. But yeah, like, all the people I know that it's like, oh yeah, like DALL-E was like, eh. But then you see these and you're like, wait a fucking minute, this is like actually really good. So let's also enhance, again, they literally have an enhance button for you to enhance images like it is CSI. It is incredible. So let's see, it's processing, and then now this is in an even higher resolution. Wait, instead of this, it is this much resolution. That's pretty fucking cool. That there's just straight up a CSI enhance button for all of this. It even does the trees in the background accurately. And the clouds. Maybe Waifu 2X. No, this is beyond Waifu 2X. Waifu 2X wasn't as advanced as the AI upscaler. This is like fully reimagining what should be in the spots. Or, in other words, the thing we keep saying, dreaming. So it's not just detecting the data that's there, it's imagining what data should be there. What is AI upscaler called? This is Novel AI's enhancement upscaler. So you just give the image, and you can instantly enhance it. So let's see this one. You can see it's a little wonky. So let's go to that one wherever we were. You click enhance. You can upscale it by multiple amounts if you want to. You can just keep upscaling it. And let's see. Sometimes it messes up. It's not perfect. But it's incredible. And there we go. It even fixed the eyes. It even fixed the eyes. So if we go to the original just then. This is the original. As well. This is the original image that it generated itself from dreaming. This is the upscaled image. Because again, it doesn't need to be bound by restrictions like algorithms. It dreams what should fill the gaps. That is insanely cool. Did it fix the hands? Actually, yes. For the most part, yeah. Hands are actually a lot better. You can see this is like 6. And this one actually fixes the hands. So the enhancement actually fixes them. This one's still a little wonky, but this is better. This is better hands than I can ever draw. And they're realistically rendered with shading. That is so insanely cool. And also the lighting is accurate too. It's like the lighting is from this angle. So it hits these exposed volumes. Yeah, like this hand is actually really good. This one's a little wonky, but it's still a lot better than that and that. So yeah, the enhancement literally fixes the eyes and the hands. That is so fucking cool. Yes, that is also another thing, Cal. People are saying like, oh, but AI can't do hands. Since the week of posting this, the AI has actually been training on hands a lot better. So because of the people getting upset about the hands being bad, the AI just taught itself how to do hands better. Because of all the times people either kept going with one or didn't keep going. And they just decided, yep, that's a good hand. No, that's a bad hand, don't go with that one. So yeah, within a week, the AI is already a lot better than it was. I was handsome, my fuckboy face. Oh, don't worry, Cleo, you're still handsome now. I don't know how I feel about the AI art still. I mean, I'm in the same boat, like, as a computer scientist, this is incredible. But as a human, this is terrifying because of the ethical and philosophical conundrums that it presents us, because suddenly our artwork, our creative freedom is no longer ours. It's been fed into a machine that can do everything better than us in a fraction of the time. Yeah, that is terrifying. And of course, I'm not saying it's 100% better. That's an exaggeration for effect. But in a lot of cases, like fast food, it's gonna be enough for a lot of cases. For a lot of people, they're gonna be happier eating a cheeseburger from Macca's than going out of their way to make a fresh meal that's more expensive with ingredients. Yeah, so using other people's art without permission is sketchy. The argument for it is, I mean, I'm not legal trained, so I have no idea what the legal implications of it, but ethically, it's a bit dubious. Logically, it makes sense. And logically, I can see the argument that they make about it being essentially just what humans do too. Because as a human, what do? You look at art and you decide, alright, I want to draw an anime girl sitting down on a sword. So naturally, you look at examples and references of anime girls sitting down on a sword. I mean, people imitate others' art styles all the time, so how's AI? Exactly. Like, people can get upset at other people imitating art styles all the time as well. So, yeah. Creation and imitation is not the only theory about creation, though. Yeah, that too. But yeah, it is the same principle, just in terms of how quickly it can do it. Yeah. But yeah, wow, like all of these are extremely good. So yeah, clear and enjoy. You have many waifus that I've carefully crafted for you tonight. Oh, it's a little castle in the background too. Humans add more mutations to the original style. AI is fully more logic. That is true, but it also has like a literal like mutation button where you can just straight up say, hey, take this image. Fuck it. Fuck it. See? It has a fuck it mode where you just let it brainstorm whatever it wants. This now looks like an acid trip. But this is the robot being given freedom and creativity. Follow all the tags at once in terror distress. Yeah. So yeah, and the variations are extremely different. But it still searches for what's weird. Yeah. See, like there's all these ones that you can see is that it starts to break down as essentially this is basically an acid trip for a computer. You see a lot of repeated sequences, you see a lot of color banding and shifting, and basically the AI is tripping balls right now. But that's what happens when you give it infinite creativity. It's just straight up. I mean, higher scale does follow tags more, is it? Are you sure? Oh no, higher scale is probably more closely, yeah. Lower scale is more freedom, reduced definition. Let's give it a scale of 1. Let's see what happens. So this is where it's barely loosely gonna follow it. This is too much creative, don't follow it, her. Alright, so the scale of 1. What the fuck? Okay, so that's what happens when you let it be very creative. That is fucking nuts. So naturally, it starts to break down with anatomy when you let it be extremely creative. But I mean, so do humans when you let them be extremely creative. It's like going to a Picasso and being like, oh dude, how many fucking hands is that? This is like an impressionist piece, but very watercolory anime style. And let's see what their creativity did on all the other images too. Upscale, we'll get back to that in a second. Let's see the variations. Let's see what else it thought was cool. That's also a clear, but it obviously decided, oh, actually she's underwater now. This is another clear in another universe. This is another clear in another universe, but it, instead of changing the pose a lot, it changed the hair and the outfit colors. Why do I like Shin Megami Tensei and Persona artwork? Well, that's because that's what this style is following, with like field, bob cut, sword, battlefield, and stuff. Also, yeah, 3 legs. Let's now upscale this. Let's click enhance. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so upscaling this one broke down for some reason. Like, this feels kind of. Is it looking at me? It's. It blurred out everything except the eyes, and now the eyes are looking in my direction. Okay. So this is the original. We decided to enhance it because we apparently didn't think its creativity was enhanced enough, and so it fucking decided, fuck it, blur everything and stare at me. That's cool. That's cool. That's not scary at all. Havana Skilla has Saludic. You've come in a great time. Oh. Oh yeah, it also just made a one big leg. Yeah, the hands do look better, but this is unsettling. I'd like to say for the record, I love your art. It's very impressive. So this is basically just LSD. This is basically what an acid trip looks like. You mean the AI drew too much porn? Then I didn't draw that much porn. This is all safe to look and very cute, and I appreciate the creativity that they did. See? I made them dream of electric sheep. And also, Jean. Say so. Very say so. I'm appreciating their artistic ability. No, it's me. I sent the AI off the deep end. Okay, but still, this is still really fucking creepy. Like, oh yeah, look at this cradle. Wait, you want to enhance it? Oh. Oh. Huh. Let's let it be creative again. Let's add the noise up a lot as well. Let's add extreme amounts of noise. Let's see. Okay, that's cool too. That is really cool too. So she's sitting in a field and it's very watercolor pastel. Okay, this is apparently also clear, which that's very watercolory. Kind of looks like a Zelda-y Monster Hunter. I look like the dead love interest in an early 2000s anime. Accurate. Now you look like the bad bitch that runs the mercenary gang. That is the about to die cat. You also have a sheep leg. Wait, are you fucking a sheep? Wait. That's like a sheep. Clear. I didn't know you were from New Zealand. I wouldn't cheat on you. Oh, okay. And this one is... Oh, you on a beach with a sandcastle with a plane in the background and a ball. Interesting. But yeah, this one is really fucking cute. This one is dare I say, a badass. I want to see what enhancing that one does. Yeah, clear as Welsh. Confirmed. Wait a sec, did you mention Dreaming of Electric Sheep? Hi, Eternal Stains. Yes, I did. So, we decided to let the robot Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that is cool. That looks really cool. Also, yeah, we told the AI we wanted to enhance this artwork. And so it did this, where it's looking directly at me. And I'm mildly terrified, but we're gonna keep going. But yeah, we let it dream of electric sheep. Like, this is like straight up album cover. Like, this is really fucking cool. So yeah, androids do dream of electric sheep. Three-legged cow. Yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, that's what happens when you let it have a lot of creativity. So, in summary, you can feed in images and edit them slightly each time to give it different hair colors. I think, oh, it looks slightly green because that is slightly green color. As well as you can max out the strength and lower the scale if you want it to be insanely creative in style. So instead of looking like this, which is also something it generated from those prompts, it will churn out stuff like this. That is so fucking cool. And of course, just like how do we get these tags? We got these tags by going onto where's the website? One of these ones. Here it is. Deep Damboru. And so this analyzes the image. That's usually better in Anime Go. It gives you all the possible tags that are likely. So it helps you maintain that character because the tags are what helps it latch onto those character elements. I like when my clear beats our viewers to death with the bat. Yeah, that one's pretty good. But yes, clear. I will download all of these and send them to you. So there's 86 images for, let's say, about 500 onless. Or 80 cents. About 80 cents to generate all of those. That is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, 80 cents USD is like $1. $1 to generate all of that art. That is incredible. Like, goddamn. Copyright belongs to who? You, because they never actually upload these images on the server. These are stored locally only. But yeah, also copyright is still not completely thought out like as an AI concept yet, and likely won't be for a very long time. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Are there any suggestions for whom we might raid? Because, again, it's been insanely cool. And I've enjoyed you all being here along the ride. Thanks, Jean, for the huge raid. Thank you, Moody, for the raid as well. Oh. No, we aren't sponsored. This wasn't a sponsorship. This is just me being insanely cool and just nerding out over it. Yeah, let's pass on the raids. Let's see. Vtubers, let's go. Also remember, follow the channel, follow me on Twitter, and join our lovely Discord. There's plenty of friendly people. Oh, Hello Fresh is the sponsor. Let's see. Oh, there's an Australian woman. There's an Australian woman. Ryu Fukai. She just started. Ooh, she looks cool. She's one sticking. Ryu. Okay. Oh, see you, Mirazme. See you, the one who loves. Goodbye, everybody. Let's get our raid message up. I will see all of you in our next stream. Maybe tomorrow. I'll try and do it tomorrow. I'll see. But yeah, stay tuned on Discord. Follow us on Twitter, as well as this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Send a lot of love. Bye.
Oh my god, that's a rain! Welcome, rainers! No destiny ふさわしくないこんなんじゃきっと物足りないくらい払ってこのうまくいくものかね愛こと